Collective Flowers, Flowers, Flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as the Afro Scene. Today we're for Beautiful Handsome Collective. Hello Collective, how you doing? Hold on, wait. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. To book a private reading with me or to shop in my store, all that information is in the description box below. Okay, so let's get into it. So before I get into it, just over here promoting my book. Yes, did you get your copy yet? No? Okay, that's fine. You still got more than enough time to get your copy if you have not yet. For the ones that did receive their copy, thank you so much for the support. It is truly appreciated. If you feel comfortable with sending me a snapshot of you holding, the book like this next to your handsome, beautiful face, you can send that information to my email. I'm going to make a collage that represents all of my supporters in my office space here. Okay, so thank you so much. This information will be posted in the community tab and also in the chat as well. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, what's going on? All right, we have a group. Okay, where's the keeper? Okay, what's going on with this group? Okay, we have false person and expectation. So a group is false. There's a false group here that was expecting a message in regards to a passing. Concern is in reverse. Are you still planning this? So someone is going in overdrive here in regards to trying to unalive you. They're still trying to do this. What's wrong with these people? But there's no message of concern because it's not going to happen. But they are anticipating or they're expecting. And they're doing this by spell work. Like they just know deep down inside, like this spell work that they're doing is going to work. Like it's going to get you out of here. Now, this person is really, or a group of people, they're really delusional. Like they all think with one brain. Everyone doesn't think for themselves. They're tethered or attached to one person's mind or one person's point of view. And that's very dangerous when you allow yourself to view life through other people's point of view or through their lens or their eyesight. It's very dangerous to see things in that way. And this is just how this group feels or thinks together. It's like one unison, one brain, and this one brain is doing everything for them. And they just truly, they are expecting here. They're expecting a message. They're expecting a negative message here. It's like any day now, any day now, any day now. But there won't be any days because this is not happening. Manipulation is in reverse. Yeah, they're trying to manipulate a spell work here. They're trying everything possible to get into your core, like getting to you, to your energetic space here. It's not working. Why? What is going on with these people? They refuse to stop. And let me rephrase that. For the ones that are still like able-bodied, they're not really, truly, really able-bodied. They're, they're going down in, in energy because they're being hit hard by karma. But I guess they feel like because they're getting hit by karma, they feel like you should as well too. So they're trying to drag you into the energy that they're currently in. It's not going to work here. Like they're still weak and they're still trying to do this. They're triggered. They trigger. They can't touch you. They can't get near you. They are so triggered by you. Sad. Now, this person only thinks about one thing. And that one thing here, honestly here, collective, that's the one thing they think about. And they're doing any type of spell work here to get this to happen. Grief and sadness, though. But you're not going to be in grief and sadness. They are. You're not going to be in grief and sadness. Healing is in reverse. They're not healed, so they're going to be in grief and sadness. Deja vu. This has already happened to them, so they keep repeating the same type of trauma here. But it's trauma of people that they love, and they can't handle it and stop doing it. They're doing the spell work. They're reciting I'm seeing Bible. I see a Bible that's open, and I see someone praying or using a verse in a negative way towards the collective here, and it's just being backfired back onto them. And every time that it backfires back onto them, they just feel like they have to go even harder. And after they're seeing all of the backlash or they're seeing all the things that are happening to them in a negative way, they still feel like you're responsible for it. Like they're throwing everything, all of their might, all of their energy, everything that they have at you is not touching you, but is bouncing back onto them, and they're feeling the bounce back. They're feeling the aftermath or the effect of it all, and they still have to go even harder. Grow is like every time they attempt to do something towards you and it gets hit back to them, they grow. They shrink in size. They shrink in energy. They shrink in size. But they still feel the need to continue this on. It's like beating a dead horse. It's beating a dead horse. They're going to be forced to surrender. They won't stop. Dead end. They won't stop until it's ended. They won't stop. They won't stop. They feel like they still have a chance or opportunity to be successful with that. And that's exactly where they're running themselves into. They're running themselves into here. It's like the level of rage that this person have towards you, and you didn't even do anything to this person, but the level of rage that this person have towards you is just really crazy here. Is really crazy. Expecting miracles in reverse. This doesn't make sense. They're asking in their prayers for a miracle, for you to be sick, for you to be downtrodden, for you to be down and out. No, and no. Like, what's their problem? We have unwanted attention here. They want you to receive unwanted attention here. This is weird. Be careful of your pictures. They may be trying to take your pictures. Like if you're on social media, and I'm not saying that to scare you, but I have to let you guys know. They may take your pictures on social media and put it on like porn sites or sex sites or something like that. They weird, y'all. They're so weird. They are so weird. Like they want you to receive unwanted attention, which you're not going to receive. And they just want to put you, it's like they just want to just hold you because you got away or you walked away. And they can't handle that. They can't handle the fact, they can't handle the idea that you walked away from them. It's like, what? Like, what do you mean you walked away? Like they can't handle it. It's really messing with their mind. It's just like they're on overdrive with this. This is so boring. I'm sorry, it is. They are so boring. Yeah, like they're like real angry, but they're not angry at you. They're angry at themselves. Angry at themselves because they got caught. They want to get you caught up in something that ain't got nothing to do with you. Psychic attack. They don't see you well. If that makes sense, they don't see you correctly. Their visions are very blurred in regards to you or in regards to the perception of you. It's not normal. They think very, very, very low things of you. And these low things that they think of you here, they want to act out on it. You're going to get justice for this. I've never seen anything like this, ever. It's like foaming at the mouth type activity. They got to have you. They got to get near you here. And they're not. Like they refuse to let this go. This is a beef that they would never let go. And okay, that's fine. They ain't gotta let it go, but you let it go, collective. Well, you never had beef with them in the first place. But the beef is so deep embedded and rooted in this person, they will never let this go. Never. It's like to the death of me, to the end of me, and they're willing to go that far. They're experiencing a lot of mystical experiences now. They cannot differentiate the difference between you and spirits. Environment is here. They're saying that you're showing up in their home or their house, or they saw your spirits or your energy. These people are just, gosh, something wrong with them. Yeah, stuck. So someone's going through hallucinations right now, or paranoia, or psychosis. A huge, what's it, grandeur of, how do you say that term? They're just seeing things as what it's not. So they could be going through a Neptune transit. Neptune may be very heavily aspected in their chart in a negative way. Pisces too. Could be a Pisces. I think Pisces is ruled by Neptune. And the illusions. But you could tell something is not right with this person. Like the type of conversation that they're having about you to other people, it doesn't make sense. It's not, it's like jumbled. You're like, what you say? Oh, they say something real like, it's just different. It's not a word or a term or a sentence or something that other people would understand. It's very out there. That's the tea. What's wrong with them? I'm here specifically. I saw the collective's ghost. I saw the collective spirit. What's wrong with these people? They're blaming you for astral projecting to them. Power is in reverse, y'all. They did so much spell work that the spell work is messing with their mind. You know that's a real thing, right? If you continuously use and abuse spirituality in a negative way. And I need to make that very clear. If you utilize spirituality to use it in a very negative way, you're going to receive negative results or a negative outcome. And this person did not understand the definition or the meaning or the origin of what spell work is, period. Spells are nothing but words. Words that are created with your voice, your third chakra, or your throat chakra. Also utilizing your heart chakra with your mental or intuition chakra, right? And you use all those energies or all those skills or gifts together to create a manifestation, whether it's good, whether it's bad. And this person continuously, or a group of people continuously, all they do is just throw and hurl negative projections. And all of the negative projections that they have threw towards other people, they're wearing it now. And they can't wear the ugliness of their own words. They cannot stand or stomach the vomit of their own words that they have to not only eat, that they have to wear. It's too icky for them. It's too nasty for them. But they won't stop. It's like this person can't stop or don't know how to stop. Like a runaway train that's on schedule for derailment for like this group. What pisses them off to no end is that they cannot trick you. You always being aware of what's going on really, truly makes them sick. I mean, sick to their stomach. Like, true facts. Real physically sick to their stomach, that you know a lot more than they don't want others to know. If anything, and this is just figuratively speaking, you would be considered like the best friend of their secrets. If they were to tell you their secrets, you would be like the best friend of their secrets. But you know this person in and out, or this group of people in and out, like literally. It's like completely open, raw, vulnerable, and they cannot take that. It's like the vulnerability that they wanted to place you in, that you were very comfortable in, because you're an open book, so you'll be comfortable with vulnerability. But they looked at a vulnerability, or they attacked vulnerability as a form of like a crutch or a negative aspect of self, and it's not. Being vulnerable is what and how it leads and guides you to the deeper parts of you. How are you going to get there if you're not vulnerable? Vulnerable breaks through barriers that most can't see. It's a feeling. And most people who can't feel cannot be vulnerable, because even if they attempt to feel and the vulnerability starts to creep out, they'll shut it down. A lot of people, this is what I'm noticing, my own personal perspective. A lot of people who can't feel can't be as open as you guys are, the collective. And when I say open, I don't mean open for everybody, but I just mean open for self. You're open enough for self where you truly understand who you are. And they feel like your vulnerability makes them look bad because you're very open with self, and they can't be. So it makes them physically sick to see you in that position. So now they're trying to justify their actions as to why they're attempting to do what they're doing here, and it's going to fail. It's like holding on to a rhinoceros or an elephant. An elephant got, that small little tail behind its back. Let's just say you're trying to hold on to an elephant that is just bigger in size, in shape, and etc., etc., and you're trying to hold or stop an elephant from moving forward, do you know how much people or manpower you'll need just to attempt to stop an elephant? I will look at the collective as an elephant in regards to like your confidence or your success or things just being on the up and up. It's big, it's gigantic, it's huge. And they're trying everything possible to stop this huge success that you're walking in, that you're in, or soon to be in. They're doing everything possible here to stop this. But they're not going to be able to uproot you at all. They're not. That's what's shocking them. Because now it's starting to change the way that they view you even lower here. And to be honest, they don't feel like you're normal. They don't feel like you're human because of all the things that they have done towards you. It's like, what are you? That kind of way? There's a lot of things that are going through in their mind in regards to how they view you. And it makes them very creeped out or spooky. So it's bringing out more their mental illness to where you just, when you're having a conversation with this person, it's nothing but jibber jabber. It does not make sense. Very incoherent. Loss. This person do spell work every day. Every day. Negative, baneful spell work every day. Every day. Sad. Like, it's really given, it's not over until I say it's over. And yeah, that's a true fact, because it is over. It's over. But they keep thinking it's not. It is, based on their actions here. Family is a group of family here. Someone's name could be Shirley Jackson. Someone's name could be Shirley or Jackson. Janet. You may like Janet Jackson. Or Janet Dubois, I believe her name was. She acted on, oh God, Good Times. Good Times is actually a really good example. So, Good Times was a show that was created or aired back in the 70s and I believe 80s or so. And it was a family that predominantly lived in a lower class environment where they went through a lot of struggles. Now that I have a clear and a more broader view in regards to the depiction that they showcased on that show, I realized there were a lot of discrepancies in that show in regards to the mother and the father, Florida and James Evans. More so with Florida. Florida was very scary, very, oh no, you shouldn't, and what if this happened, and what if that happened? They never wanted to take a chance on life. But you had little Michael, and then you had James, the father, who James was very militant, but Michael was more of like the revolutionary. Like, he was the rebel. He was willing to do whatever, you know. He was, if he had something to say, he'll say how he feel in that kind of way. And this family dynamic here considered you as the ghetto, or more so as lower class or lower than them. So they always treated you as second or third best, if even best. But they always treated you less than what they assumed they were. The hate comes from you being okay with speaking the truth. The hate comes from you being okay with standing in your truth. That's where the hate comes from, because they can't do what you do. A lot of this stems from childhood issues and trauma, based on the things that they wanted to do when they were a child or a young teen or adult, and they weren't able to do it. And then you come along and you're very freeing and very open in your own way, your own personal way, and they can't take that. It's like your difference is a disease to them. Your difference is not welcome. It's not normal. And they want to penalize you for not being normal or not being like a part of the crowd. It's just very odd behavior. It really is. You want to punish someone for being truthful? That's weird. The truth, or telling the truth, is very, very, very deafening. And it's hurtful. You ever had an earache before? And to the point where it just hurts to even move your head or whatever when you were like younger or so? This is how this group of people think of you. It's like when they hear the truth, it's like, oh my God, I can't take it anymore. It hurts, it hurts. It's like nails on a wall. When you speak the truth, or with anybody speak the truth, it's just not welcomed. And this family dynamic feels that your truth is not welcome, and that's fine. But to attempt to try to harm you and abuse you because you speak in truth, that's crazy. That will always be crazy. You begin to look at life very differently when you can look at it from a different point of view, especially the psychological point of view of things, because that's normally and mainly where everything begins, in the mind. Being able to sit down and to just do your own independent research and just watch people and their nature, their habitat, their environments, and just to see how people react to certain things. Like, the truth triggers people in such profound ways that they cannot control or they cannot contain themselves. The truth sometimes can make someone go crazy. That's truth. Because all they knew was lies growing up, especially from young. Imagine you got people 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, the lower vibrational ones I'm speaking about. But you got people that are in the age of 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, some in their 90s, and they're still wrapped up in that old, outdated way of thinking, and they refuse to budge. They refuse to move up off of that energy or that point of view, and they're willing to do anything possible to not change that point of view as to how they see life and as to how they see you. They're willing to go to their grave with this outdated way of thinking. And they feel like you should be a part of that too. A lot of this is psychological abuse. A lot of mentality, slave mentality. A lot of it. I'm gonna go there. It's the breaking down and bucking of things or of a person, and trying to enslave them in their mind mentally to not either do something or to do something. So there's a lot of psychological abuse that has been attempted to pass down generation to generation. And they see you coming along and they see that you see things differently, and you like, nah, there's a hole in that. That don't make sense. And and da-da-da and da-da-da-da. And they see that you see in some things, but they don't want you to speak about the things that you see because it brings shame to a family. So they're okay with causing harm and chaos to people as a unison within a family dynamic, but they're embarrassed as a family dynamic to speak about the things that brought shame to them in the first place. Make that make sense? So it's one-sided is basically what's being said here, or from what I'm understanding here. It's a one-sided beef, a one-sided whatever. It's very one-sided. It's do as I say, not as I do. And if you question them, oh, oh, you gonna get it now. I never understood that. I understand now, but before I never understood why people did or say things in the way that they said it here. Because it's a pattern. It's a broken record or a broken pattern of broken records of trauma, generational trauma. That's what this is. Same thing day in and day out. And they're wanting to give you the most trouble because you don't want to endure, or you don't want to experience, or you don't want to go through that BS anymore. So they feel the only way to subdue you or to stop you is to bring forth some kind of strong opposition towards you. And it's not working. All they know is opposition. That's all they know. And people going to give you your best with all they know or what they know. Now, because of what they know, what they only know is no longer working, what else do they have? They don't know what else to do. Now they malfunction. Now they're getting out of control. Now they're getting beside themselves. Literally, they're getting beside themselves. They can't even maintain a proper poker face because of how truth or how harsh the truth is. There is a way to deliver certain things depending on what that thing is. But sometimes when it comes to the truth, it is what it is. And it's a shame that people who are willing to tell the truth and speak up for the truth is being penalized for doing such, telling the truth. You can go back and you can do your own research from back then, and you can see everything is up here. They haven't fixed this, and they will never fix this. That's why it's going so haywire and out of control. Again, they don't even have control of self. You think they're going to have control of their mind and they can't even have control of self? They're very angrily triggered by your truth. Truth. Words. They can't even handle themselves when certain words are heard or ran across their mind or their ears. They can't even handle it. And this group of people really truly feel it's justified for you to be pre-transitioned out because of truth of what they did. Some very strong, harsh, psychological, generational trauma that these individuals are suffering from. And they refuse to get the help because they refuse to see the bigger picture. They will never see the bigger picture because they weren't learned or taught to see the bigger picture. They were learned or taught to stay within a box. You can place someone in a box and open up the top of the cover and they were like, well, I don't want to. There's two types of individuals. There's one that won't, and there's one that will. The one that won't will be in that box with the flaps open, and you see all this bright sun, and you see birds flying over, and they're chirping. They refuse to, because since they're so small deep down in that box, and they're looking up, they're seeing all these new gigantic perspectives of things. And they can't fathom the idea that these things could potentially help them in many different ways, however it resonates. Because it could help you in a figurative manner, a physical manner, a spiritual manner, a financial manner, an emotional manner. It depends on what you're looking for. Versus the person that is willing to take the precautionary steps to get out of the box. And when they finally get to the top of the box, now life really begins, because now they're seeing things in a much different, broader, wider, vast way. And the person who refused to do that or even attempt to do that want to penalize you for having an open mind. An open mind. Not you causing harm to them. Not you doing nothing crazy out there. To, you know, for having an open mind. They want to penalize you for having an open mind. So they feel it's justifiable where that card at? They feel it's so justifiable for you to be here because you messing up what they got going on, which is nothing. They don't have anything going on. They're like a cancer. Psychological trauma, psychological generational trauma is a cancer to many families. It sure is. And there are a lot more people that are attempting, like myself, that are attempting to change the narrative in regards to this pattern or this behavior. And it has come to a point where some of you guys can't even be around these individuals because it's not healthy for your mind. It's not healthy for your body. It's not healthy for your soul. It's not healthy for you to be around these type of individuals because they'll do anything possible to swallow you whole for the truth that they refuse to accept. Like they want to penalize you for telling the truth. When you go to court, isn't that what they say? Tell the truth, but nothing but the truth, so help you God. Isn't that what they say? So are you really practicing what you preaching? How are you having all these so-called idioms and notes and phrases and things like that? And people are not even abiding by it. Well, what's the point of having it if you're not going to abide by what's going on? These are the same people that go before they go to bed at night, open a book, either a Bible, a spell book, whatever, and think of negativity towards other people. These are the same people that put their hand on a Bible, put their hand on a book, put their hand on a candle, and want to be praying negative energies or throwing negative energies towards people unnecessarily. These are the type of people that live amongst us. And they feel that their wrong is right. That's crazy. They want to penalize you for being right. It really truly takes courage to tell the truth. It really do. It truly do. It takes a lot of courage to speak the truth. This is ridiculous. Non-stop ridiculousness. This is what this is. Foolishness. Childish foolishness. The truth make you do some crazy things. Not you, collective. The karmics here. Life is a pattern. That's what I'm realizing. Just my own observation of things. That life is a pattern of things that we create in our life. However that resonates for you. You can create great patterns and you result in great patterns, or you create bad patterns, which the outcome would be bad patterns. But life is about patterns. It's a consistency of a pattern that's either going to allow you to move forward in a very good or great way, or it's going to regress you back in a very negative or bad way. And people haven't quite understand that concept yet. that you must break past this pattern to see a different point of view, a different perspective, a different whatever. These people are so afraid that they're willing to push and entice and enforce abuse. That's how afraid they are of the truth. They'd rather beat you down than take the advice, the great healthy advice, to turn over a new leaf to something new. They refuse. They prefer to destroy themselves, because that's exactly what they're doing here. They ain't destroying you, because you ain't got nothing to do with them and their lies. The truth literally makes some people sick, literally sick to their stomach. Do you know how much willpower you have to have just to be honest, to consistently tell the truth? That means you got to walk in purity, meaning you're not out here doing no crazy stuff. You ain't put nobody in harm's way. You ain't doing nothing that's going to lead nobody into no dark space, no dark path, no dark anything. Takes a lot of energy to do that daily. And people want to break you down because you want to do something that they could never do. Tell the truth. Like the saying goes, if it's so easy, everybody will be doing it. Somebody listening to jazz. They're afraid of their own truth. They don't want you telling their truth. They want to tell their truth, but their truth aren't truths, they're lies. That's how you know when people that's how you know when people truly are not either willing to learn, they're not willing to learn, or they refuse to learn. It's times are changing. All that lying stuff is out the window. It's going to be very hard to lie. Things are advancing. You can't live in a moment, or you can't live in a herd of lies anymore. You can't. And there's severe repercussions for people that want to live in lies. We have the Emperor, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Swords. They want structure and control of lies. That's what they want. They want to do anything to keep that facade of lies. I don't understand that. I'll never understand that. They refuse to let go of the lies because they know what comes behind it after the lies expose trouble. So that tells me right there that they are fully aware of what they're doing. Because why would you be so afraid to speak the truth or to expose the lies? because they know exactly the type of things that they're doing behind the scenes that's going to get them caught up, and they don't want to get caught up. Then don't do it. That's simple. Don't do it. Man, the end. They know. They know deep down what they're doing is wrong. They know. Or else they wouldn't be going so hard like this. They know. They know what's up. They know exactly what they're doing. And the thing that gets me is that when they're called out on the foolishness that they're doing, they play dumb. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. And that irritates me. It irritates me to no end. Because you're fully aware and you foolishly know exactly what you're doing. But now that you're caught in like a deer in headlights, you have amnesia. That irritates me to no end. I can't stand a liar, bruh. For real. Can't stand it. Cannot stand a liar. It just gives me dirty vibes that you're willing to take it that far, that low, to stoop that low, to become that dirty. Like, I look at you in that way. We got the King of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. They don't like your intellect. Because your intellect cuts through the lies. You have the sword of truth. You hold the sword of truth. There's a lawyer here. There's a lawyer that's watching. I don't know why y'all can't just come and sit down quietly without disturbing the energy. Y'all always got to come in and disturb stuff. Who is this lawyer? Spirit. Delayed success, the world is in reverse. And so a lawyer is here and the world is in reverse. That means they not up, and then justice come out in reverse. That means they're not up to any good. Who is this? Who is this? My spirit always going to alert me. My spirit always going to tell me what's up. They're fishing for information. Flows in reverse. Oh, okay. Well, do what you got to do, boo. I just don't have the mental capacity or the time for people that just thinks very low and shallow. I just don't have the patience for it, or for them. I don't. I just don't. Just completely just cold and like, oh, okay, yeah. It just doesn't make sense to interact with these type of individuals. It just doesn't. Everything's just falling. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening here. They're burdensome. I'm going to tap into this lawyer energy. See what's going on. Because shadow work is here in reverse. They got some explaining to do. So I'll tap into that and see what's up. In the next reading. Because this don't make no darn sense. All right, they on the down low. They working with family. This lawyer could be working with a sibling here. Yeah, legal matters is in reverse, which tells me user, they're not going to win. They could be using this sibling who's bisexual for career, so they could be trying to enhance their career based on a scandal. So it seems like there's a sibling here that maybe wanted to take you to court based on a scandal. Yeah, we're gonna make that into a new read. I'm gonna sit in meditation and see what that's about. Court scandal surrounding sibling. I don't know what that's about, but we're gonna tap into that and we're gonna see. Me and my spirit, we're gonna see what's up. Yeah, it's a hidden agenda here. So there's a lawyer that's watching. Yeah, secret. Ain't even secret no more, but whatever. See what people would do just to keep a lie intact. It's crazy and sad. Somebody wants to dance in the rain. I'm hearing Whitney Houston. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Somebody. Okay, let's see. Somebody who... Look, we got secret lover and hidden children. There's a lot of secret affairs within a family dynamic here that includes children. It's all generational trauma that they're just passing down. So mother did it, father did it, now the sibling or the child of the, is doing it. The adult child is doing it. This is some crazy stuff, man. Yeah, STD. Yeah, they following the parent footsteps. Belong to the streets here. So someone could be going to the streets, or someone could be in the streets, or they belong to the streets, and they're losing things. It's family. So family is keeping this, whatever you want to call it, going. Could be a Libra here. So you may have a Libra in your family that has mental illness. There could be some of this involved in the connection or in the dynamic there. Yeah, things are going to be reported about this. I'm hearing no sweat, my pet. You could be watching Family Matters. I'm hearing Lady in the Tramp. We have chin. Someone may have been hit in the chin or punched in the chin. Someone may have a broken jaw. Jeez. Someone has a headache or a migraine here because they're caught. Yeah. Somebody may sleep in a bulletproof vest. This is turning, this is, somebody has a bulletproof vest. Or they sleep in one. Somebody could be a mechanic, can work on cars. They may wear it to work. They may work in a bad area or city or town. There's a what do you call them people? PI, a private investigator here. They couldn't find anything on you. Yeah, back is in, like back is up, so there was nothing. They were doing this behind your back, but they didn't get anything. Like you see how this person's back is bare, like there's nothing on their back. They didn't find anything. These family members here are really like rogue. They, by any means necessary, and it's just not working. It's not working. Someone's eating ice cream. Someone could be going to Taiwan. You could be from Taiwan. You could be from Great Britain. I'm hearing Gibraltar. I'm hearing Pip Pip Cheerio. You may like Cheerios. I'm hearing banter, B-A-N-T-E-R, B-A-N. Do I have an E? I don't have an E. Here's banter. Someone could be playing the banjo, B-A-N-J-O. Someone's nickname could be Banjo. There was a game by the name of Banjo-Kazooie that was on PlayStation. You may be playing that game. Your nickname could be PP. Pippi. Somebody may call you Pippi. You may have long hair. Someone listening to Biggie. Notorious B.I.G. I'm hearing Rise Clyde. Yeah, someone's losing their mind because they can't get you to lie. They can't manipulate your mind. Somebody's making cherry pie or lemon pie. I'm also seeing somebody making a lot of different pies. Peach pie, apple pie, walnut, cherry pie, all different types of pies. Or you may just love that. You could be very tired, dozing off. Or you need some kind of sleep, something to, whoever this is, they may need some kind of a sleep aid or sleep medicine to, so they can get some sleep. Somebody from New Jersey. Somebody's name is Wendy. I'm telling you, this is crazy how this came out in the letters. Somebody's from Maryland. Could be a medical doctor. You may like Doja Cat. Someone's name is Quan. You may be hitting the Quan. Hit the Quan. Hit the Quan. No. Nickname may be PJ. Could be watching the PJs. PJs. Rockets. All right, we got sun sign in Libra. 5th house. Pisces. Aquarius. I'm sorry. Aquarius. Mars. 10th house. Pluto, 2nd house, Aries. 7th house, Virgo. Sun sign. One more. Sag, Jupiter, 2nd house. All right, we got Leo, Pisces, Sag, Leo. Let's do 2 more. Aries, 1 more. Taurus. Okay, so if that resonates, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Till next time.